Welcome back, guys, to the channel. I'm Tiffany Renee. On today's video, y'all, we're gonna be talking about music. I know a lot of people out there, not everybody, have to have music when they're riding. But me, I'm one of the few. I like to have music sometimes, most of the time. I like to sing along. I'm that person. I'm gonna sing along on my rides, especially when I'm doing my long distance riding. After a certain point of the day, I'm gonna start listening to music. So if you've ever purchased a stock bike before, we all know that the speakers, that you can't hear anything when you're moving. So if you've never purchased one before, I'm telling you now, you're definitely gonna need to upgrade. No matter what model you purchase, you don't have any music when you're riding. Sitting still, you can hear stuff, but moving, you're not gonna hear a single thing. There is not a lot of aftermarket, far as music-wise, for these bikes where you can go in without voiding your warranty and having anything where you don't mess up your bike at all. So I'm excited, guys. When I got down to Sturgis, big shout out to Rockford Fosgate, I was able to get my system installed, and I'm gonna kind of go over that today, what I have, and let you guys hear what it is. This is one of the few options that you have out there, so you don't void your warranty when you're getting some music upgrades. So we're gonna start right here with the lids here. So in the lids, I have the 6x9 speakers here, stage 3. And in the front here, I have the 6.5 speakers, stage 2. All of this is powered by a 500 watt amp. So with all of this whole setup, all of this is waterproof here, weatherproof, don't have to worry about that. I know in EJ, I never got lid speakers because I was always concerned I didn't want to get water in my bags or anything. But this is all waterproof here. I'm gonna open it up so you guys can see it. Also in EJ, I have speakers and my subwoofers and everything in my bags. I didn't have any bag space. So with this whole setup, I kept it simple and I'm still able to keep my bag space for traveling and everything. But the cool thing about it though, when I'm not taking my trips, I have some subwoofers coming. They haven't arrived yet. So I have my 600 watt amp here. Everything is already set up and wired for me to insert my subwoofer. So when they come, all I do is sit them in here and plug them up and everything is good to go. And the neat thing about it, like I was saying, and whenever I'm gonna hit the road, I need my bag space, I can pull my subwoofers out. Once they come in, I'm gonna show you guys too, so you can have a visual of that. But I'll be able to pull those out and not use that because this system alone itself, I'm still able to hear my music just fine. But if I want a little bit extra volume or so, more bass or whatever, I can just use those subwoofers and when I'm riding around town. Whenever I went to homecoming back in July, I had the pleasure of going to the PDC Center, and you had the text and they were explaining everything, the whole breakdown. So I will get clips of that inserted so you guys can kind of hear from them and you can see the whole setup there. Also, when I get mine, I'll show it to you guys as well.
Stage 2 system in the orange. That's stage 2 in the fairing, stage 2 in the saddlebags, and dual subwoofers. So that one's gonna thump. And then we have what we call a stage 2 plus. So this one has stage 2 in the front, stage 3 in the saddlebags.
The 4-channel 500 watt amp, right?
Correct.
Same thing with this, but this also has the 4-channel 600 watt amp in the saddlebag. Yep. And it's the same, the 500 watt amp.
Yeah, so the subwoofers are something that we launched a few short weeks ago, powered by that new secondary 600 watt amp. So the great thing about these subwoofers, if you haven't experienced them, you can pull them out of the enclosure. There's a block off plate. We know that storage is important, right? You're riding out to Sturgis. You need the space, right? You can block that off. If you want to go back to the base, they're just, all right, pull that block off plate, slam the enclosure in, plug it in, ready to rock and roll.
Set up for subs. This is the plate that blocks it off when you take them out. So you go back to a waterproof, watertight bag.
That disconnects into the subwoofer. This is our secondary amplifier.
Pretty far outside of the block.
Oh, okay, and it slides right out. This
So
makes
when you
sense.
do that, you just put the plate on there.
You just put the plate on.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Depending on what you want for the day, or else you know.
So just like you can switch. So that's why that one had a little bit more bass when it was playing it. That one had more highs. I got it. So we got a chance to listen to all 4 of these bikes here with the different stages of speakers. And this one doesn't have the subwoofer in it. as opposed to this one. So that one, with the subwoofer, you get a little bit more bass. You get louder bass, of course, it's louder. This one here, you have more of your trebles, a little bit more higher sound, or higher pitch sounds. Traveling Tall is thinking like a content creator. He's like, we need some copyright-free music. So that's what they're currently trying to put on so we can play it a little bit longer so you guys can actually hear what the speakers sound like. Subwoofer in the saddlebags there. This is the sound that you're getting. I thought you were going to play one more, so I got to step back.
Oh, you want me to play something now?
One more time?
What do you want me to play?
Just play something. I was going to step back a little bit.
Okay.
See
Hold on,
across the room a little bit. Okay.
Something like that?
That's cool. Alright, now we're going to play it. I'm going to back away and we're going to see how far the sound can travel when I'm walking back. I just kind of walked away and stepped to the opposite side of the room. Traveling Tall is turning it up and see what it sounds like with me standing across the room back here. And you still can hear it. I'm getting ready to turn it on so you guys can hear it. I will be, look, warning, I will be playing some copyright-free music. So that's what you guys are going to be able to hear. But the neat thing about these front speakers, I like that they're positioned towards the rider, so you're still able to hear while you're riding down the highway at higher speeds. So I'm getting everything set up so you guys can hear it. Hopefully you guys can be able to hear it just fine because it's a little windy out here today. So I hope the audio picks up pretty good on it. But I'm going to walk away from it so you guys can hear it up close and when I'm at a distance. All right, guys, I got it set up. I'm gonna get ready to play some music and I'm gonna do some walk away so you guys can be able to hear it at different ranges. And this is what having the volume all the way up, and I'll turn it down some as well so you can hear it that way as well. So I'm walking away from the bike right now. And it still sounds pretty good. As you can see, I am a good ways back from the bike and we still can hear the sound of it. But again, this is with the volume all the way up. As I'm walking back, it's windy. So I was definitely excited when I got this system installed, because I took my whole trip to Sturgis on the way there with no music. And I know my husband was like, oh my goodness, she gonna talk my head off. Because I had to talk to him the whole entire time with no music. So on the way back, I told him, all right, you don't have to talk to me the entire ride now because I have music. And like I stated earlier, I like to take my moment sometimes and sing along. I might, early in the mornings, if we have our long trips, I'm not gonna really listen to music. But later on the day, as the day goes on and we're still riding, I'm gonna play some music. I'm walking back towards the bike and I'm gonna walk around so y'all can hear it. And like I said, I'm gonna decrease the volume too a little bit. Halfway of the volume sounds like. If you're the person that likes a little bass or so, you can still feel it. And this is, like I said, without the subwoofers already. I hope you guys were able to hear it so far and see how good it sounds with just the copyright music. I'm gonna try to sneak in a little bit of some music that we would normally listen to, see if I can get away with it without being copyrighted. I want you guys to kind of hear the words when someone is actually singing in the song. As y'all can see already, I'm already jamming. This is how much I like to listen to music, but yeah. I hope you guys were able to hear the sound of the system nicely because I'm certainly enjoying it. So like I said earlier, I was excited when I rolled back from Sturgis because I had some music to listen to. Of course, this system isn't set up for sound competition, but if you're one of the people that love listening to music, this is an option for you because like I stated before, these bikes are tricky when it comes to anything doing with wiring, especially going into the electrical system that can mess up your bike. This is one of the few options that you have out here on the market now if you don't want to mess up your warranty. So this will not void your warranty. So I recommend it if you are looking for it. This is a great option for you. Yes, they have different selections. You can go in and choose whatever stage or whatever system, whatever option works better for you. You can definitely choose that. I think it sounds good. I'm certainly happy with it, and I hope you guys get a chance to take a look and look on the website. I think it sounds good, so I hope this is an option that helps you guys when you're out there trying to decide what type of speakers or what audio system that you are looking to get for your 2024s and beyond. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. You know how to reach me. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video if anybody's out there looking for any kind of audio system. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Bye.